Welcome back. It might be the kiss of death for us to go to caution break or to break because a caution comes out. A big one once again at Daytona in the ARCA Remax Series. That's Michael Annett in the 0-1. He won't make it 3 out of 4 at the super speedways this season. Big accident between he and Allie Owens. They got tied up, and then the domino effect happened after that.
It just looked like they wouldn't stop. The wreck never would stop happening, and then we collected a number of other cars. You see what a tough break for Michael Annett, Tori and Kenny. Unfortunately, that's your Chevrolet with Bill Baird driving going to the garage.
Yep, he was spinning and got hit right at the very end.
Bill Baird makes his way into the garage. You see the 16 involved. Quite a few different cars involved.
There's Joey Coulter. That's Benny in the 16. Benny Chastain in the 75. Bob Shack's car.
Joey Coulter is a teammate to Bobby Gerhart at this racetrack. There's Allie Owens in that 19, the electrifyingcareers.com. See the helmet off and the safety crews down there attending to her.
See her moving around inside the car. She took her helmet off. There's the 20 of Steve Arpin. He makes some pretty hard contact with the inside wall, looks like.
Again, this happened. It really started in the middle of 3 and 4, but then it continued on down all the way out of turn number 4. We see Ken Weaver with some damage. Let's take another look.
That's Eddie Mercer, the 51. He may make contact. Looks like they almost got tied up. It looked like he didn't make contact initially, and it maybe got Allie out of the throttle a little bit, Kenny.
Yeah, it was real close. I mean, whether he did or not, but they just kept wrecking. You can see the sun there, too, isn't helping them at all.
Yeah.
You see Bill Baird sliding, but there was no contact for Bill Baird until later on here.
And then the 99 made contact with the 44 Frank Kimmel. Allie spins back up into the racetrack. Steve Arpin runs into her.
Now one of the cars trying to continue.
And Benny Chastain in the 75. He actually bounces off 2 other cars and then hits the 45 as well. So looks like Benny got 3.
So again, quite a few cars involved. Let's ride along.
That's Frank right behind his nephew Will. Frank got hit. You could hear him get hit and turn him around. Looked like Will must have gotten through it without any incident. This is Matt Carter's on board the Stein Seed Ford. You see the spin right from Matt, goes to the bottom of the racetrack, does a nice job running down the apron now. See Frank spinning behind him. Matt almost gets collected by the 45 car of Nur Ali.
13 cars in total involved in this one.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, there's the 19 of Allie Owens getting hit by Steve Arpin, and then it may have been the 30 of Terry Jones right behind the 20 of Steve Arpin. Steve slides into the infield wall there. There's another view. There's Bill sliding up the racetrack. Doesn't appear to have that much damage right now, but I think he's going to get collected here. There's Nur Ali, the 45. Against the outside wall. There's a 16 going to hit Nur as well as the 75 of Benny Chastain.
And they're still wrecking behind him.
Watch the 51 of Eddie Mercer now. They were very, very close. He may have just touched the back of Allie Owens. Eddie's able to get by, but Allie spins up, really nothing she could do at this point. Slides across the racetrack. You can see the glare from the sun, as you've mentioned a couple times. That didn't help that situation.
No, it's hard to. You take that glare of the sun and then put a little smoke with it. You don't know what you're going into.
And maybe a little something on the windshield. I mean, they've been running quite a few laps and they haven't cleaned those off. So that also magnifies the situation.
Well, it's just easy to wreck here when these cars are running this fast, this close together. We see it in the Sprint Cup races, truck races, nationwide, or ARCA.
Maybe a smart call to leave Justin Lofton out in front of this field. He was not collected and remains our leader. We'll be right back.